Hey YouTube, Halo Guy here. I very recently hit Spartan rank 151 in Halo 5 and I've been desperately trying to find the most efficient way of ranking up, and instead of being completely selfish, I thought I'd let all of you know my findings. These findings will span across a series of videos posted right here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you do not miss a single thing. The structure for these videos will be very simple. Each video will cover one playlist going over the average XP earned in a match and the average length of said matches. I'll be taking the mean of 25 games for these averages, so there'll be a good mixture of wins and losses for each playlist. I'll then work out the XP per hour for each playlist, which will give us a nice number to compare. But that's not enough. There are a lot of boosts in this game that can be used to accelerate your XP earnings. So I'll have to be taking these into consideration, working out the common, uncommon, rare and legendary boosts, as well as the uncommon jackpot values. I'll not be including gambits since I personally don't tend to use them, since it could end up being a waste of time if you don't achieve the requirements to get the XP bonus. So, now with that all out the way, let's get into it. The playlist under the microscope today is the mighty legendary Warzone Firefight. It's pretty popular amongst most people as a great way to earn XP the quickest in Halo 5. Of course, that made it seem like a great place to start for this experiment and will give us a nice baseline value to compare to other playlists later on in the series. Okay, so the boostless stats are as follows. The average XP per game that I was getting was 5,340.96 and the average length of a match was 16.62 minutes. So, doing some quick math, we can work out the XP per hour by grabbing our XP and dividing it by the time and then timesing that number by 60, giving us a value of 19,280.516. But we'll round this up to 19,281 for the purpose of ease, and all future numbers will be rounded as well. So if you do want to double check my math and the answers aren't coming out exactly the same, that is why. Okay, but no one really plays without XP boosts if they are going for the max rank. So let's see what kind of figures we can get when we apply boosts to our matches. For the common Warzone boost, you will get an extra 2,551 experience per match. So we'll add that onto the average XP per match and do the same formula with the new XP value, which as you can see comes out as 27,406 XP per hour. For the uncommon Warzone boosts, we get an extra 3,377 XP per match, giving us 31,471 XP per hour. For the rare boosts, we get an extra 4,500 extra XP, giving us 35,525 XP per hour. And finally, for the legendary boost, we get an extra 11,255 XP per match, giving us a grand total of 59,910 experience points every single hour of playtime, which is over double the XP you get with no boosts at all. I'll throw in the uncommon jackpot value as well, but this value will be the average over 10 games, since the jackpot does tend to fluctuate up and down match per match. But the average extra XP you get per match comes out at around 3,661, and adding that onto the base XP per match and plugging that into the formula, we get a total of 30,579 XP per hour, giving it a slight edge over the normal uncommon XP boost. But be wary, when using the jackpot you could be very unlucky and see XP values lower than the uncommon boost, and your average might be completely different to mine, and I'm not willing to play 100 games with this booster to get a more accurate average, since that will literally take so long, and I'd much rather be using legendary boosts when playing my games, since I am trying to hit the max rank as well. Now, with all the mathsy part out of the way, let's get a nice neat table set up to view this information on. That is much better. It's pretty bare right now, and there's nothing to compare except now we know exactly how much you'll be earning per hour with different boosts equipped for legendary Warzone Firefight, so that's something I guess. For each episode going forward, I'll plug in the new playlist stats onto this very table and highlight the best playlists to play with different boosts, since not everyone has every single boost available to them at all times. There will be a separate table for Arena, since that uses completely different boosts from the Warzone playlists and give completely different values. I'm really looking forward to getting these tables completed, and it is going to be interesting to see if Firefight is really all it's cracked up to be and gives the highest amount of XP. The next video in the series will be out relatively soon. I just need to gather up a couple more stats, so be on the lookout for when that drops. And like I said, hit the notification icon so you catch up all of these playlist breakdowns as soon as they come out. It's going to be such a fun journey. But other than that guys, like the video if you enjoyed, it helps the channel out a ton. Subscribe with notifications if you haven't already to stay up to date with all my latest videos as soon as they go live. I'll be covering all the playlists going forward, so you want to keep up with the channel. I'd like to thank you all for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time, and have a good one.